welcome back to the video. So today let's talk about some instance attributes, instance data attributes. In the last some lessons I talked about the attributes of the class itself. There were some function attributes and the data attributes both. But right now I'm talking about the instance attributes. That means the object's attributes. That can also be a function or a data attribute. But in this lesson, we are talking about the data attribute of the object. Okay, so what all things I can do with it? What's the difference between the class data attribute and the object's data attribute? So first of all, I have this class. What I want to see is I want to see the dictionary of the P and the dictionary of the person. Right, and also I want to access p.age and p, let's say person.age. Okay, right now you can see that I made an object which is called p, right, and it has nothing to assign to it. If I check the dictionary of the p, the namespace of the object, it's showing me nothing inside it. So that means this is not the object's data attribute. This is the class data attribute, right? Because it's not connected to the init, it's not having any self. So this is empty. But when I did person.dict, it contains the age. Yeah, that's obvious. And you already know that I cannot change this age because it is a read-only dictionary. Now I can access p.age, and if I run this person.age, I can also access the age here. Now this is understandable that I can access the class attribute using the class name, right? But how am I able to access the p.age? Because age is not an object's attribute, it's the class attribute. Now understand the hierarchy. What's happening is the class is the topmost, right? The person is coming at the top, and then the p, which is the person's object, that is coming. Now when I did p.age, it's first looking if age is present in the dictionary, in the namespace of the object or not. No, it's not, it is empty, right? So then it will say this object is coming from this particular class, the person class. Now let's check if its class has that attribute or not. And yes, class has the attribute, so it just gives you the value. So object, if you find the value of an attribute from the object, it will give you a value even if it's not present there. Even if it's the class attribute, it will give you the value because of the hierarchy, right? It will search from the low level, which is the object level, to the high level, which is the class level. Is that fine? Now one more thing which I want to see here is this dictionary. If I check the type of this dictionary, type of this, what is the type? Dict. Okay, and what's the type of person dot dict? That is a mapping proxy. Now understand the difference. This is a normal dictionary. The object's namespace is a normal dictionary. That means I can edit it also, right? And the class dictionary, the class namespace is a read-only mapping proxy. I told you about it. It's a read-only. I cannot edit anything here. But do you think I can edit something using the object's namespace? So let me try one thing. If I do p dot name equals Salman, do you think the p dot dict will be changed? Let's try. Yes, it did. I can edit it. I did. So this is a normal dictionary. The object's namespace is a normal dictionary. It can be updated. But now if I do person dot underscore underscore dict, do you think that will be updated too? Is it connected? Is it having that? No. It's just present in the object one, not in the class one. That's fine. Now one more thing, if I make one more object like p, if I make p1, its namespace will be different. that will contain different things inside it. Initially it will also be empty. If I make a p1 like p1 equals person, and if I check p1 dot underscore underscore date, initially that will also be empty because two instances has nothing to do with each other. They both are different, they both have their own namespaces, right? So if p contains something in the namespace doesn't mean that p1 also contains something, right? Now everything present in the class can be accessible by the object, but not not everything in the object is accessible by the class. You understand the hierarchy? It goes from low to high level, right? Now I already told you about the get attr and the set attr method, and the delete attr is also very similar. I don't think I need to tell you about that. So I think that should be enough for this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.